What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday night, day 2 of 7 in the days in a row. Does the camera look a little blurry to you? Let me know. It looks blurry to me. Could be tripping. I'm a little tired today. I don't know why. More tired than usual, but hope y'all doing good. It's good to see everyone hanging already. All right, let's see what we got here. I gotta fix this chat. I always forget to turn this to live chat. Okay, what we got here? Mustang announced, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. James Lord's like, where is everybody? Well, I don't know. It takes a couple seconds for people to show up, but you're here. That's all that matters. Shadow Work, thank you, buddy. Ju G in the house. He says, hello, Renstrom. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired today. I don't know why. We've got some construction going on our roof, apparently. And it's like, whoa. The roofers are out there smacking it up. Woke me up like an hour early today. I was like, so I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to, but 'tis what it is. We're here. The Mountain Dew is chilling, so we should be good. Erica Alvarez, hello. How are you doing today? Thank you, Shadow Work. Let's see. Carlos says, any Intimidator? I actually was flip-flopping. It was going to be Intimidator or Voltage, but if you're more inclined to Intimidator, I can do that. Good to see you, Carlos. All right, Juji says she can't hang long. She needs to wake up at the butt crack. No, that's the real early time. Help her dad. That's not a problem. You got to do what you got to do, and life comes first, as you know. So, yeah, no problem, Juji. Just let us know when you're heading out. Pimp's in the house. What's up, dude? And thank you so much right there. Meow says, sweet licks. Thank you, Meow. Appreciate that. Shadow knows Rick. Slaying, that's how we do. And I'm cold. I played a little bit today, but it's cold here in Florida. Dang cold. All right, James said he thought it was, his eyesight was a little blurry. Yeah, it seems weird. 2 seconds, everybody. We're going to refresh this camera right quick. All right, no problem. There you go. Okay, that looks a little better. Weird setup. James said, maybe you need some vitamin C. No, I need some vitamin D is what I need. You said, holy smokes, early noise is never welcome. I know. It's not good. Stardust isn't happy about it either. Because she gets to sleep in more than me do. More than I do, that is. But there she says, from 8 to 6. Clang, 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 clang. I'm like, oh, bro. And of course, I have 2 days off. I have Thursday and Friday off, so I'm like, yo, why is it this week? The 1 week I take some days off, man. I need my sleep, people. I will survive and I will live. But here we go. Let's keep it rolling. I gotta warm this up, yo. That's called New 123. What a title, huh? That's a cool one. Great jam track. There's no doubt. That was fun to play. I hope you do enjoy it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed thus far. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. James says, Rick, I like heavy metal. That's right, bro. Most of us do, brother. That's why we here. Heavy metal. Mustang's feeling that. Johnny holding the house. Says happy holidays, everyone. At Fate Line 90 Merry Christmas. Well, thank you, Johnny. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And happy holidays. We truly do appreciate that. James Land up in the house says, would you mind doing a little King D? Let me think. How about, what's a good King Diamond song? How about this one? Abigail. Jefferson says, I think you're amazing. Sorry to ask, but can you play arpeggios? Well, if you ever got a chance to hear that song, buddy, you would know. Yes, indeed, I can play arpeggios. They're just broken chords, all they are. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Dean Wiseman feeling it. Thank you, brother. Good to see you. Mateo says, great job. You're really good. Thank you so much, buddy. James about to do that laundry, man. You got to clean it up, man. Robbie in the house. Thank you, bro. Good to see you there. Oh, Smurfy Smurf said, here he goes again, making people quit. That's what I try not to do. We try to inspire, but, you know, if that's in your mind, people will quit. I feel it. But I am not the guitar killer. There's always this joke, you know, the next game is going to be the Destiny killer. You know, there's a game called Destiny that can never be killed. It's killing itself. But that's not me, man. That's not me. But good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Reference Raymond House, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Now see, here's the answer. Boy007 says, this dude motivates me to practice. That is the correct answer. You win the prize today, buddy. Good to see that. Appreciate you, man. Let's see, FW Woods, he says, my favorite person to see you live, bro. I love your stuff. Thank you, bro. Great to see you. Hope you're feeling that one, James. You know I love me some King Diamond. Reference says you passed the 75K. Congrats. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Renee Castro's back in the house. Good to see you there. F-Dub, he says, you inspire me to start shredding and playing metal instead of just psychedelic rock. Love you forever. Damn, much love to you, FW, and that sounds awesome, dude. Great to see that. What's up, Renee? Sean Miller talking that meow. That's what's up right there. Drew Lewis Creations. Anything Iron Maiden. How about this one? There's something from Iron Man. Caden Taylor, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. There you go, James. You heard that one. Thanks for subscribing, Caden. Kimberly Thomas in the house from the UK. Great to see you, and thank you so much. F-Dub sent some jewels, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Jane wants to hear Grandma. All right, here's that riff. For anyone interested, there's a video of me and Pete Black, the guitar player of King Diamond. We did that song live back in 2006, I think it was. I think I have the video on my channel. Let's see. I run with Sid. What up, dude? Good to see you, man. F-Dub says, love your record. I can't stay around tonight, but I love sitting in and listening to you shred. I learned my shred style from listening to your live. So that's beautiful to see, man. And thank you, buddy. I hope you have a great rest of your night. We don't see you later here. And I'll be on all week long, everyone. Every night at 10 p.m. this week. So come on by when you get the chance. Harvey Danger, what's up, bro? Great to see you, my man. Rowan Sarah says, damn right, play the guitar. That's what we do, man. James says, do you know anything by Soulwork? I sure don't, man. That's a great band, though. That's a great band. Isaac, just for you, buddy. I'm in a nice mood today. Just for you, man. Just for you. KF in the house, thank you so much. Appreciate you there. Murphy said there's a difference between a guitar player and a guitarist. Rick is even more refined from the latter. True that, brother. Thank you so much. You're welcome, James. Salmo Lendres, hello. I don't know what language I was speaking. Buenos dias, mi amigo. Mi amigo. I can't even talk. Dan, I don't know that one, bro. I know like Voodoo Child and a little bit of probably Purple Haze, a little bit of Long Long Walk Child. I never tried to learn that one. Great song, though. Uli John Roth did a cover too. It's amazing, man. James knows, yeah. It's pretty cool. Pete Black is an interesting dude, and that's all I'm gonna say. Very interesting. Chad and Romo, thank you so much. Dominic, yo, what up, dog? Zwala Esperanza. I don't know any Deftones. I've heard their band, of course, but I've never tried learning their stuff. Great band, though. Judy wants a little electric guy. How about that? We're gonna move on. We still gotta warm up. It's like the juke. Everyone's got their quarters for the jukebox, but no one's putting quarters into the jukebox. Remember this, people. You know, when you want to hear a song, you put money into the jukebox. I haven't seen any money in the jukebox yet, everybody. Just that reminder to anyone with all these jukebox requests. With that being said, we gotta warm up still. Here we go. out for sure, man. Thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're going to slow it down after this one. Let's see. Let me find that song. Hope y'all doing great out there. Appreciate you hanging out, enjoying the show. Make sure if you're enjoying the show to hit the subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. 410. There we go. There we go. Okay. There's that one. I don't know. Okay, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out. What we got in the chat, you know. Cade Taylor wants a good old-fashioned 51-year-old song, Paranoid. Drew talking about let's do the time warp again. Does that even have a guitar part? I don't know. I've only heard it maybe twice. Kelsey talking about Papa Roach. Gamer Hedgehog, what's up, dude? Angel Delgado from Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, amigo. Good to see you. Steve in the house, how you doing? Bird's Eye Viewer says stop begging. No one begging. What are you talking about, homie? Ooh, Bird's Eye Viewer, what are you, a bird feeder? We gotta check out Bird's Eye Viewer because he's a cat. You can't even talk. You're a cat. He said, hello there. I'd like to give you the raw, full, uncut experience. Please suggest videos to post or places to go time-lapse nature. Man, shut the hell up, dude. I swear to God, people. You got people like this, man. I'm just asking for something. A very small thing. And my man trying to say, stop begging. I'm going to show you begging, my... Anyway, Jeep Guy, thank you, bro. Good to see you. I remember seriously, I put money in. There's no such thing, dude. I'm just joking, man. I don't do requests in particular. I don't charge for requests either. But if I know it, I'll play it. If I don't, I don't. That's the thing. Zach Osborne dropping jewels. Thank you, brother. Nicholas, thank you, dude. Agente Blue, muchas gracias, amigo. Harvey said, this is what I long to see for my YouTube. Some killer riffs and kick-ass streamer. Thank you, brother. Renzo Duenas, thank you, my man. D-Ray Reynolds. Oh, no, I'm sorry. DW Reynolds. I got it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Vivian Monroe. There you go. No one's got excuses. Jao Figueroa. Gracias, amigo. Zach Osborne dropping jewels. Appreciate that. Erase Matt. Thank you, buddy. Philly Rockabilly. That's what's up, man. Thank you very much. Steve's feeling it. Arby's Midget. I don't even know what that song is, dude. But I appreciate your super chat. I never heard that in my life. It seems to be a popular thing because other streamers I go watch, everyone says the same thing. CKY96, quite bitter things. I've never heard it in my life. And most people that I watch and people request that, they don't know what it is either. But I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I really do. Erase Matt, thanks, buddy. Jeep, Steve, appreciate you. Gabriel Camaro Vaz, there you go. And thank you, Arby's Midget. I truly appreciate you. Philly Rockabilly, thank you, buddy. Alex May, thank you out there. B, appreciate you. Ken Kramer in the house. How you doing, Ken? Good to see you. Smurfy the Smurf said he had some steak for dinner. Dang, that's true, man. I had chicken cordon bleu, if that's anything. It's probably not as good as steak, though. Shoot. Joe Perez, thank you, brother. Gabriel Camaro Vaz, obrigado, amigo. Clay Shack knows what's y'all's excuse. That's right. David Powell Falvey, thank you so much. Fubuki360 Atsuya. That sounds good. Thank you so much, my friend. Big, there you go, bro. TB Wolf knows that fire. A lot of comments. I'm trying to get through them. I appreciate your patience while I read through the comments because we get a lot of them around here. And let's see. Mason Steers knows the art of guitar. That's how we do, bro. Thank you, Steve. Or there's a YouTuber named Art of Guitar too. You talking about him? That dude's pretty good, man. He's a pretty smart guy, man. I've watched a few of his videos. Purple Grape said that was fire. Reminds me of Knight's Final Stand. Now that's what's up. There you go, bro. Big, thank you so much. I have Horace, got to do it. Jordan Jovanovic said he just bought his dream vehicle. Oh, nice. What was it, man? My dream vehicle is a Mercedes-AMG C63. That costs a lot of money though. One day. I used to have a Mercedes. I used to drive Mercedes for years, but it's expensive, man. Thanks, Mason. Jordan knows. He says 50 years. That's how it is, man. Juji's feeling the fire. Gunshot, I've been doing good, buddy. How about you, man? Good to see you there. Chuparatos. I don't know that one, buddy, but I know this one for you. That's only Megadeth I've been thinking about these days. Dante says he has a guitar too. That's awesome, bro. Almers, thank you. Nikhil Gudapati, thank you so much, buddy. Looks like some Russian right in there. Spasiba to you. DJ Jones, thank you, brother. Gamer Hedgehog, I don't know any, bro. I do listen to that band. I like Sinister Gate Slide. He's probably one of the most innovative guitar players in the last probably 2 decades, man. I remember first hearing of them in 2005. This is the first time I ever heard of them. But the man has sparked a lot of interest in shred guitar back in the day, and that's good. Dante, thank you, bub. Mason said, if I were to get an intermediate blues guitar, I mean, the best one's always a Strat, bro. So many blues players use Strats. Fender Squire to start with, if you'd like to. But if you got the money, just get yourself a nice Fender American Standard. DJ says Zach Wild's the only one that can beat that. That's probably true, man. Zach's a fast dude. Jordan says your originals are wise. Oh, thank you, bro. That's the whole reason we're here, man. People that enjoy my music, not to say we don't play other people's music here and there, but when it comes to that, that's the most important thing, and I appreciate that. Jimmy's a nihilist. He says, "Nice, glad to see you. It's good to see you, buddy. How you been, man?" Ken Kramer knows that electric guy. That's right. You want to hear it again? I'll check it out. How about this? Gotta do the intro. The Hellion, in fact. Steve talking about Freeze. I thought about playing that one too today. Maybe we'll do that because I know Carlos wanted Intimidator. I'm gonna have to scrape all this. We're gonna do Intimidator, and then we'll do Freeze. I got it. My last 2 songs are set. I like it. Thank you, Steve. Val Kimber announced, "What's up, buddy? Good to see you." Mason says, "Renstrom Izzy, rest in peace." You mean Ozzy? I do have a little bit Ozzy, but we're gonna get there. I promise you that. Oh, there you go. He said Ozzy. Okay, got it. Yeah, I got a little Ozzy, bro. Here, real quick riff for you. Here's a quick Ozzy. There you go. Little Ozzy. But I do have a couple solos. I have Bark of the Moon solo, Mr. Crowley solo in here. Renzo says, "Can you play any Iron Maiden song?" How about this? You take my life, but I'll take yours too. Samuel Clauston in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Ooh, man. Just when I think I'm done with the comments, I'm not even close. Let's see. Jimmy says, "Not a request, but a favorite. So Sound of White Noise." There you go. I never really got into Anthrax so much. Ari says, "There goes my files." Well, if I could refund your money, I would. Send me your Venmo or Cash App. I'll send it back to you, bro. Not a big deal, man. I'll hook you up, man. Tony, what's up, dude? Easy Trey, there you go. Jimmy said he ain't Corey on Blues in years. Now he's hungry. It's good stuff, dude. Frosty knows, where is his mind? I don't know. Where is your mind tonight, man? Midlife, he says he's 45. He'd love to play the guitar. Man, it's never too late to start. Never too late. Jordan want to get that 99 Chevy Tracker. That's nice. I had a friend that had a Tracker when I lived in Orlando. Nice rides, man. He tuned it up crazy too, man. Gravedigger in the house. He says, "Sweet tone, digital rig, or what you rocking?" Yeah, I use Amplitude 5 Max. It's a fantastic VST3 plugin. I love it. I'm getting a lot of people into it too. Thor Odinson in the house says, "Congrats on finally making it in Jared Dine's World Shred." Well, thank you, buddy. Proof that any shred with any effort. It's true, bro. I had to work hard for that, man. I had to work real hard for that. Well, I appreciate you, Thor. Juji wants a docking riff. How about, the old classic? How about? In the lonely nights. Because Life Matters says, "Thanks for the inspo. Great sound. Do I like Orianthi?" I'm not super familiar. I know who she is, and she was like married to Richie Sambora or something like that. I've heard a little bit. She's pretty good, very good, yeah. And did she play for Alice Cooper or something? She played for somebody pretty big. But yeah, she's pretty good. And I remember seeing her back in the day. Jordan says his guitarist plays the Telecaster. Very nice, man. I've only played one. They're pretty interesting. Junebug says Randy Rhoads is still there. Go. That's what's up. Randy Rhoads is one of the best ever. AP announced, "What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How you been?" Chigadre, he says, "Just a little warm." There you go, man. Harrison Eckert, thank you, buddy. Rick said he bought a $1,000 violin. Can someone teach him how to play it? I wish I knew, man. I used to know this chicken back in when I was like, I don't know, 18, 19 or so. We were hanging out with this girl. And she said she had a violin. I was like, "Yo, can we check it out?" She's like, "You can have it. I don't even want it." And we tried to mess with that, man. It didn't work. We ended up doing some crazy, smashing of it. Sorry about that, whoever you were. Tony says, "How about a Kramer?" I've never got into Kramers, man. They kind of felt like baseball bats to me. I had a lot of friends that got into it back in the 80s, but I never liked them, man. I mean, for personally. But I heard they're great guitars. If you like them, you like them, for sure. Harrison, thank you so much, buddy. Ghost Gal, you must have heard that Priest, man. Little Cheeto, thanks, brother. Rick says, "How do you play Beethoven?" Very carefully and very slowly, most likely. Thanks, Harrison. Ken Kramer feeling it. Ghost Gal, there you go, bro. Big Chungus, hello, buddy. Little Cheeto says, "Does no pick feel weird?" How do you gather that, buddy? I have a pick right here. It feels very comfortable to have a 1.5 millimeter Delrin Jim Dunlop pick. Absolutely. Let's see. Satan Eats Jesus. I'm using an Amplitude 5. It's a JTM 45 Marshall Plexi is what's inside it. DJ Jones, thank you, buddy. Update my phone. Been playing for 30 years now. Big Chungus, thank you. Little Cheetos feeling it. There you go, brother. I don't know any acid bath there, buddy. I keep hearing stuff about them, but I don't know what I heard they're kind of doomy metal for here. Jordan says Ozzy is a singer. That is Sabbath. Yeah, that's true. He did play with Sabbath. Beyond the Realms of Death. Let me think. Space. That's a great song, man. One of my favorite Judas Priest songs, actually. Big Chunk is feeling a Death Rave. Thank you so much, buddy. MDW, there you go. More Cog. I never heard of it. I don't really name the Crowbar. No, that's kind of like Acid Bath, I think. Kind of very doomy, rockish stuff, metal. I never got into it, though, to be honest. But I appreciate you. Judy's feeling it. Mr. Hot Peanut says, we want Tool. I don't think I know this one, though. Terrible. That's probably the worst rendition of Tool. Mr. Hot Penis, my friend, please, please, please look up Lawrence Coleman III here on YouTube. That's Lawrence Coleman III. He plays nothing but Tool, and to perfection, my friend. He's a great friend of mine. I would truly appreciate it. If you like Tool, go find Lawrence and subscribe. He does go live here on YouTube. It's amazing. Saga Z, hello. Pietro Zada says, man, great job, bro. You play Black Sabbath? I could. How about that? They look right through distorted eyes. So, Arizin, thank you so much for subscribing there. Tommy Z said, just came across the stream right now. All I can say is, sir, I've been trying to learn how to play guitar and I'm still a beginner. Ain't nothing wrong with that, buddy. Everyone is on their own journey. And it takes a while, my friend. It takes a while. But you got to work hard. You got to work hard at it. And, you know, a lot of times you got to dedicate a lot of time to it. But I feel it, man. If you like, there's some lessons on my YouTube channel here that might help you. They might help you. I'm starting to kind of teach on my Discord channel. If you want to join my Discord channel, I do have some lesson planning going on there. So you never know. Junebug, I love the Beatles. Yes, I love Paul McCartney just as more. I love Paul McCartney. Tony, hope you got to hear that right there, buddy. Jimmy says, side note, no pressure. The Iron Maiden pinball table. Dude, that thing looks sick. There's a place called the Man Cave around here. They sell that kind of stuff, and I saw that Iron Maiden pinball. 10 grand or something, man. Unbelievable. Kyle Johnson dropping a super chat, and thank you so much, buddy. He says, how do I deal with the frustration of wanting to express myself musically, yet I feel the lack of ability to speak the language of music? He has rhythm, but rhythm guitar eludes me. Huh. Well, thank you for that super chat. It's a great question. Number one, do you understand music theory? Because that's very important. In my eyes, I feel that understanding music theory is the most important thing. Have you ever, gosh, dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of like some apps. He has a rhythm, but the rhythm guitar. Have you ever tried any like these music apps? There's like music apps like, I've got something like thing called Chord Gadget that I can make music with it. I have a couple other things. A Beat Maker 3 is on iPad. You can also make music with that. I would say if you use something that has virtual instruments and just start playing with it. And maybe, Kyle, if you want to join our Discord channel, the link's in my bio here on my page. We can help you, and maybe I can find some things that might work for you for your phone or for your computer. But yeah, there's a lot of things. You really just got to play around with it. But I think, again, understanding music theory is going to be very, very important. But there's ways to mess around with stuff too. Even some of these AI programs like Suno AI, I think it's great for people that can't, you don't understand music, because you can express in a prompt what you want, and it'll spit out something that can be very pleasing to you and help you understand, because it does give you the chords and all kinds of stuff, so it can help you understand. That might be another thing. Suno's for free. I don't use AI for any musical stuff, but I do play with it. I think it's fun. You never know what you might come up with. Thank you, buddy. Welcome from Ukraine. Good to see you. Update my phone. He said, sorry, if he answers, how is your guitar tuned? The guitar is tuned to standard D, so every string is one whole step down. Mark Water says, is that Megadeth secret play? I was playing Hangar 18 a little earlier. Glacial Pace knew that, Dockin. Hey, Tasselhoff knew that dream word. Thank you, Tony. Steely BT, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro from 1992. Geo say, hey, yo, that sounded great. Thank you, brother. Jordan says, please do an original. That's what I'm doing next, my friend. I've been trying to get to one. We might skip a few comments here. I'm going to rip through them. Safi Sheik, thank you. Bedroom Riff, thanks for the jewels. USA Jesus is the king. God bless your brother with those jewels. Looks like some Korean writing. Hello to you. Juji wants to hear 0906. I can write it down. We can actually probably do that early. We played it last night. You had to leave. That's okay. I'll actually replace another song with that. No problem. Got you covered. We'll play that real soon too. Already effed up. He says, I'm doing good, buddy. He says, how's that acoustic you got? That's great, dude. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Guaco the Goat. Appreciate you, brother. Jorge Romero. All right, we're gonna let the comments fly. Doug says it takes more than a brain than brawn to Jen. That's true, bro. That's true. Jay Bliss in the house. He knows what's up. Christmas shredding. Jordan said I thought it was regular standard. It's standard, but yeah, just everything's down a whole step. Bubbles in the house. How you doing, Bubble? Jordan says try C. I have written some stuff in that. I have a neural DSP plugin that you can actually transpose everything. I've cranked it down C sharp, C, and B. I've done some wild stuff to mess around. Kissinger, hello. Pedro knows what's up. P9, I got you. Well, unfortunately, this is not going to be a heavy one. I'm actually slowing down. Maybe I will skip this one for now. You got you. Let's go play Juji song, because I know you got to go at some point, Juji. So we'll play the slow one after the fast one here. And listen to this heavy. So she wanted 0906. This is about as heavy as it gets. Let's crank it out. This is 0906 right here. That's a great call, Juji. That's a fun song. We played it last night, but dang, I play it every day if anyone wanted me to. That's a fun song to play. We're gonna slow it down after that one for sure. I promise you that. Next song is slow. We're slowing it down. Anyway. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the comments. I do appreciate it. We're gonna try and catch up where we left off. How are you, new? Put the horns up high. Vladimir Makarov with the jewels. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Steve. Juji's feeling the fire there. There you go. D McFly asks, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Like I said, it looks like some Korean writing there. And he gave me some good old Wi-Fi looking icons there. Thank you so much, buddy. Ken Kramer, appreciate the fire there. Slay Batty, thank you so much. Sour Rav, thank you. James said, also, this is actually sick. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. God bless you out there, man. P419, thank you, buddy. Mig, thank you so much. Reference was feeling that flame. There you go, bud. Win, hello, Mo, thank you so much. Johan Mendez, hello to you out there. Cuz, thank you, bud. Stars is right. Realistically, no religious speak or politics. You know, if you got a God bless you here and there, that's fine. But other than that, yeah, we try and refrain. Everyone's got their own opinion about that kind of stuff. It's all about music here. I am Santa Claus. He said, does he realize how far he could make it in life? He auditioned. I have auditioned for what? America's Got Talent. I've auditioned. I've talked to the casting agents. I've gotten to the producers, bro. If that's what you're talking about, but yeah, it's not as easy as you think, bro. Nothing is easy as you think or see. I can guarantee you this, my friend. I've been in the music business for 20 plus years, man. I know all about Poochaverse. Thank you very much. Juji said this will never not be awesome. Thank you. What Audi said? Oh, ooh. Stardust got herself a fan. Get him. And yeah, Harvey's right. Harvey's right. Says, get him, Star. That's right. Destroyer in the house. What's up, bro? Valerian Wolf with the jewels. Thank you so much. Scooter Pro's like, no effing way. And Steve say, way. That's right, bro. Julie, he says, very good. I love your life. Good to see you, buddy. Shoot, man. Okay, there we go. Scooter Pro says, no excuses. That's how we do. Steve knows. Shred Master. Appreciate you. Harvey says, glad I could make it. Mr. Fuchs, yeah, we ain't seen you in a bit, brother. That's good to see you, and I hope you've been well, man. Always great to see someone that we haven't seen for weeks. We'd like to see you. Just pop in and say, I'm all right. We have not seen Cletus and Clovis in months. And I fear the worst. I hope to God they're okay out there, man. Valerian Wolf says, hey, man, just wanted to say I hope you have a great night. Thank you, buddy. I love the guitar. I play acoustic myself, but I'm thinking I need to expand. The skill you've developed is inspiring. I appreciate that, man, for sure. Electric guitars are pretty inexpensive these days, so if you can pick one up, try it out. You'll be surprised, I think, if you've been playing acoustic for so long, when you pick up an electric, it'll feel so much better as far as, playability is concerned. It'll be a lot easier for you. Kissinger says, in Metal Church, you'll be the priest. Thank you so much. There you go. Joseph, thanks you so much, man. Coastal says you're insanely amazing. One riff for Ozzy. What else can we do? How about spent in silence. Jimmy says he just made all the cheese graters in the world sad with all that training. I know. I'm putting them out of business, man. Harvey, appreciate that there. Friend from Korea, thank you so much out there. Thank you, Steve. Daniel Dark, appreciate you. Ryan Baba, thank you. Alec Perot, hello to you. Jordan says, I like to hear your slowest. We got you covered, man. I know I've been trying to play this slow song for a minute. Out of time, appreciate you, brother. KWC, how you doing? Good to see you. Juan Villa, hey, buddy. Daniel Dark wants some Christmas music. I might have something. We haven't played it in a while. I haven't played it in a while either. FHD, what's up, dude? Good to see you out there. Mr. Longbow from Pennsylvania, good to see that, man. I'm from Ohio. Used to go to Pittsburgh all the time, see the Penguins, man. That's good to see. That's good to see, bro. And Donald's like, that track is a heater. I know. It'd be crazy. Alec Perot, thank you so much, buddy. KWC, there you go. Jonathan Leonard Valesque, hello. Judy said, thanks so much for playing that banger. It's time to shred the bed. I feel that. I'm glad I could get that out for you. KWC with the jewels. Thank you so much, buddy. Torin, my age, go ahead and Google it. I promise you. Just Google how old is Rick Renstrom, and you'll find out. Just keep it to yourself, okay? I got a rep to protect. Mama Shredder in the house, she said, just stopping by for a quick hi. She got people arriving tomorrow's birthday to have. That's true, that's true. How you doing tonight, Mama? I know it's busy over there. And I'm Just for says, hello, man. I want to ask the best way to not be nervous during playing the guitar in front of many people. I mean, just make sure you know your stuff. Though. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you got your parts down, whatever it is. Be confident. That's it. Have the confidence. Don't worry about everyone out there. If you can play the part or the song, whatever you're doing, with confidence and knowing that I got this. You got to have that mindset that you got that. You got that song and you're ready to do it for anybody. So yeah, no problem, man. Just get some confidence in yourself that you can do what you're doing. Marty Rowley, how's it going, buddy? Aiden in the house. What's up, Aiden? Good to see you. Coastal Architecture, thanks, bro. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, Mama. Oh, there you go, Mama. Yeah, Birdie sounding fantastical these days. I love to see it. I love to see it. Whoa, we got some super chat. Alec Perot with the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, I did, Bubbles. I did like it. I thought that was awesome. Yes, the Squire Mustang. Very, very nice. Jeep guy Steve knows Brody is awesome. That's what's up. Hey, if Brody's still going when we get done, everyone's going to Brody's. Coastal Architecture, heavy metal, and classical is my two favorites. Mama knows that cupcake blues. I need some cupcakes in my life. Metal Mark in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, if now active band had a lead guitarist I know to play and ask you to step in, what active band would you want it to be? King Diamond. 100% King Diamond. That'd be awesome. Or Judas Priest. I'd be fine with it. Either King Diamond or Judas Priest. I'm totally cool with either of those. Alec Pro with another super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Donald. Absolutely, man. It's tough, man. I got lucky, you know. I was nervous the first time I ever played in front of people at first, but I didn't play in front of them yet. I watched two or three other bands play in front of my band, and I was like, well, you know, and I was a cocky 16-year-old kid, mind you, and I was like, well, I'm better than these guys. I could play better than all those guitar players combined. My drummer's better than this guy. My bass player's better than their bass player. What do I got? What am I worried about? You know, I had nothing to worry about, you know. But I was a cocky kid, and I was like full of confidence, you know, most of the time. I thought, you know, Ohio was a very competitive state in a lot of ways, especially with music. And it was like, who's better than who and this and that. So I had to gain a lot of confidence in my own during that time. But, you know, it's nothing. It's no competition anymore, man. You know, just make sure you're having fun out there. That's the number one thing, too. Make sure you're having fun and enjoy what you're doing. That's it. With that being said, we're finally going to slow it down. And this one here is called 0410. Let's slow it up. lost a lot of people. I tell you what, man. But do I think I care? Because the people that stay in here are the people that truly matter to me. So thank you so much for hanging out listening to that one. Sometimes you gotta slow it down. I don't know. Maybe some people cried and had to leave. I don't know. But I do appreciate all of you. We got a little bit of time. What? Dang, it's 11 o'clock. We burning through some jams tonight. I think it's time to play some album tracks at this point. My set list has got all screwed up. I was gonna play. I was all set to play everything, and it's just been going all over the place. So we're gonna play a couple classic tracks. How about we switch it up? We'll do Destiny's Call. We haven't played that in a while. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. The ones that matter to me the most are still here, because we had a lot of people and they just like up and went. But that's all good. Now we got a lot of big things happening around here. Alec Perot, he dropped 5 memberships. Yo, bro, that's amazing, dude. We got the reference rate. T-Bird finally got his membership. Holy smokes, dude. Alec Perot, you don't know how big that is, dude. T-Bird's one of our longest subscribers and watchers, and he's always wanted a membership, and he finally gets one. Amazing, dude. Thank you. We got Dano, yeah, got one. Smurfy the Smurf, new in town today, got one. And Drenger, oh, buddy, good to see that, man. Drenger's another great dude in here. Mel Mark says, he rarely goes back and listens to the 70s, 80s, 90s, man. Now that he found bands in Japan, they're carrying the torch. This is true. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of us out there carrying that torch still. Philippine AV Geek, thank you, buddy. Frankie D, yo, what's up? Good to see you. How you been? Carbon, hello. Serafina, hello. Tony, thank you, brother. Work hard, said, cool, man. Glad to hear you're a Christian. Absolutely. If you didn't know already, not too many people do, but I'm in the top 100 Christian guitar players of all time here on the internet. I forgot who put it out there, but I'm in that top 100. I think I was like 57. I was like, wow, I'm pretty high up there. That's pretty cool. Donald said, when people go to shows, they're looking for the vibe, not how good the guitarist is. This is true, unless they really mess up. It happens. Corey Feldman. Dan Johnson, hello to you. Tony, appreciate that. KW said, I actually went to the next live, and the guy was pouring chili in his pants. That sounds just like YouTube Live right now, man. Yeah. He probably had 5,000 people watching him, too. That's where probably everyone else went. They watched the chili pants guy. Tan F, hello. Luca, thank you so much, buddy. Metal Mark says, who's your favorite guitarist in the blues genre? I guess is Eric Clapton part of that? Because he's my favorite, for sure. Mibit says, man, this gives me hope. That's what I love to see. Thank you for that comment. Mahiru, thank you. Brad Wilson, hello to you, bud. James Brasher, thank you very kindly, man. Space in the house, Merry Christmas to you and yours. I appreciate that very, very much. Damon, he says, I see some talent. Can you play some Minecraft music? Does Minecraft even have music? I only played Minecraft for maybe like a couple days, like a week or so. I got all the way to the nether world or whatever, and I was like, that's pretty cool, and I quit playing it. But thanks for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. Bits Idiot, hello. Brad Wilson, hello. Reference Rain, thank you, buddy. Pew. He says, big dub, thank you so much. Piss Bosek, thank you very kindly. Mavler, appreciate you. Melody Berry Boba, hello. DDS, thank you, my friend. Aquanet Manta, thank you. Zoshi Tilamatini, gracias, amigo. Mavler says, man, guitar is hard enough on its own. How long did it take you to learn? It took me about a year. But I was, learning in the 80s, and my guitar teacher was very good. Everything he gave me, I learned, So it took me a year to learn everything that he knew. He couldn't teach me anymore, so I had to go somewhere else to a different teacher. And that next teacher helped me refine it. So it really slowly 2 years, and I was like pretty much how I play now. Just not as old and wise and knowledgeable. But I can play like this. JC said, awesome as always, Rick. Thank you, buddy. Happy holidays to you and yours, man. Appreciate you. Deep Root Tissue Studios, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much. Aquanet Manta, God, there you go. He says, God music. There you go, my friend. Muchas gracias, amigo. Deep guy knows that family. That's what's up. Thank you, K-Dub. EJ Knight, thank you so much. Lost Native dropping super jewels, whatever they're called. Appreciate you. My man says, greetings from Russia. Great music. Spasibo. Good to see you. Metal Mark said, you like listening to guitar play across many genres as long as they're top tier. That's true. It's always nice. Tony wants a little Sweet Leaf. Oh, there you go. How's that I love you, Sweet Leaf. Metal Mark says, could T-Bird mean Thunderbird? It could very well be, but he spells it B-U-R-D. There's also T-Bird from the Grease movie. You never know. Donald James, 8 months member. That's what's up, buddy. You the OG. That's what's up, Donald. Great to see that, and thank you. Thank you for continuing to support the channel here, man. You know I appreciate you, bro. Cynical Chicken with the Jewels, thank you so much. Mustafa Create, my brother, good to see you. Ray says, quick question, analog or digital? I mean, if you can go analog, 100%, I'd go analog all day. But nowadays, it's easier to go digital. But it really just depends on the circumstance. But if I could, I would go all Marshall amps and no nothing else. Aki Yuriko, God bless you too, and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. KWC says, do you listen to any Freddie King, Albert King? Not particularly, no. I mean, BB King, no. I do listen to a little BB King. But yeah, Eric Clapton's what I grew up. I grew up with Eric Clapton, and that's one of my biggest blues influences when it comes down to it. Gary Moore as well a little bit. Cynical Chicken, thank you so much for all those jewels. User FE says, amazing job on the last World's Biggest Shred Club. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That was really fun to do. It was a lot of work to do, but dang it, thank you so much. Tony, you're welcome, brother. Mick, thanks for that from Niagara Falls. Great to see you. Gio Diathea from Ukraine. Great to see you too. Awesome, awesome. All right, how are we doing tonight? We're 7 out of 10 on the super chat goal, y'all. Appreciate that very, very much. You know it helps the channel incredibly with the super chats. Let's try some Destiny's Call. We'll switch it up a little bit tonight. I'm wearing my Mozart shirt, but this is not Mozart. Anyway, here we go. something to play though. If I'm gonna play. Well, that's a cool song. I don't play it too often, but we played it right there. We're gonna play the title track to my album. And speaking of, I always forget this. I don't know why. But we got some. We do have some merchandise available if you're interested at all. And you don't have to be. It's totally fine. But it's there if you're interested. I'm gonna put a link up on the screen right now. This is the next song we're playing. This is the title track to my album. As also, this is the cover of the album on this T-shirt. But you can click on this link if you're so inclined to. It'll take you to the store. You can go to the home page, and if there's something else you're interested in, by all means, check it out. And that's all I'm gonna say. All right. Tyler Made Country says we need your rig rundown. Real quick, I can show you what I do, man. I mean, first I have the guitar, Jackson guitar. I have it plugged into a Blackline Audio Revolution 2x2. It goes into this. This is called Studio One right here. A digital audio workstation created by PreSonus. It's very good. Now, the amp I'm using is very simple. I use Amplitude 5 Max version 2. This is the amp I use. This is considered a Marshall JTM 45 Plexi. As you can see, there's the 4 inputs here. We use input number 1 in a very simple pedal setup, a 10-band EQ, a gate, otherwise it sounds like that. We don't like that. And we have this here, which is called a Varidiode Plus, which is essentially an MXR Distortion Plus. We also have these two heads running in stereo, two different cabinets with the same microphone placements. These are essentially JCM 800 GT12 75Cs. It's a very simple setup. I don't go too crazy. I don't think I need to be crazy. I never have been crazy with my gear, except when I was a young kid. I had like a 12-space Road rack for Mesa Boogie with nothing but Mesa Boogie stuff in it and all kinds of crazy MIDI-controlled racks and stuff. But as older I got, the less I needed to screw around. So I keep it simple, pretty much. Wildfire Creative, thank you so much, brother. God bless you there. Ryder Stanley, thank you. Graffled that, appreciate that. Tony's like, Dubs, that's what's up. Michelle Taylor, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate that. Very happy. Say, you need to stop complaining. Don't we all, man? Everyone got to stop complaining to get to work. I appreciate you. Anims Saganian, thank you so much, buddy. Wildfire Creative with the jewels. Thank you, buddy. Kashi trying to say I'm a small person. Here's me and Al DeMille. Here's Ingrid and Al DeMille. What do you notice? Kashi63. What do you notice? Same dude. Al DeMiola, one of the greatest guitar players on earth. Yngwie J. Malmsteen, one of the greatest guitar players. He's 6'3" with the hair. I'm 6'2", with no poofy hair. But this is one of my heroes. Both these guys are my heroes, man, for sure. Top 5 heroes right there. But yeah, I'm 6'2" if you care, if anyone cares. Why people care, I don't know. But there you have it, Kashi. You were wrong. USAF, thank you, bro. 1 for 2, appreciate you there. Nikki Justicero from Guatemala, bienvenidos, amigo. Graffle Dap, thank you so much, buddy. Tony's feeling the composition and fluidity. I appreciate that, Tony. It's very kind of you to say. Bennett Trial, spectacular. He says, thank you, my friend. Donald says, that lick gonna get stuck in your head for sure. I know, right? That's a good riff. Taylor, hope you saw that rig rundown, buddy. Chaotic Smokey, thank you, bro, and thanks for subscribing. K-Dub says, Rick, you might be my new gym music. There you go, buddy. My album is here on the YouTube channel. By all means, add it to your playlist. Or it's on iTunes and Amazon as well if you got those. Kieran Stroud, thank you so much. Taylor said he wants a Quad Cortex. Yeah, Quad Cortex is amazing, dude. I've got a Neural DSP Fortin Nameless X, which could connect with that Quad Cortex, but expensive, very expensive. I bought a Tonex pedal because it's in the same family as Amplitude, and I was able to get my Amplitude sound into the Tonex pedal. So I can take this tone you hear right now. I can go anywhere and plug it in. Z Smart says, "Are you a Marshall guy on playing? I am. I've got let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Marshall heads here. 2 DSL, JCM 2000 DSL 100s, 2 Marshall Valstate 8100s, and I've got an amp. It's in the box. I never even opened it. So Marshall Code 100. Never even opened the box yet. Taylor said he wants to use a Podgo with reamping. There you go, man. Worth a shot, man. Worth a shot. K-Dub says, you just said 12,000 words I've never heard, and then said, it's a simple setup. I know. a lot of moving parts, but simple. Jake's Touch, thanks, buddy. Wildfire Creative, thank you so much. I appreciate that there. All right, what we got left? You know what? I'm probably going to cut it off early tonight, honestly. The new season of fall just started today. So we might do a couple more. Carlos Galindo wanted Intimidator. So we're just going to move on to Intimidator. And we're just going to change it up. Not to say that, I also mentioned I'm very tired today. And I'm ready to go chill on my couch after a long day at work. But we got a couple more in me. We'll do those. And then I'm going to go watch the new Fallout show. Where in God's name is Intimidator? There it is. All right, here we go. All right, let's crank it up to 11 on this one. This is called Intimidator, everybody. If you know, you know. That's Intimidator right there, y'all. Appreciate you hanging out listening to that one with me. But that's it. And I think we're going to end with Freeze because somebody earlier wanted Freeze. I think it was Steve, but let's find Freeze. Freeze is a fun one. Freeze is a good ending song, too. But we'll knock that one out. Appreciate you hanging out. We're going to rip through the comments real quick. And appreciate if you haven't subscribed to the channel, by all means, hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. Meow said Cliffs of Dover. Go ask Eric Johnson to play that last song there. Meow. That was 1 hour and 21 minutes into the stream. So go mark that spot. Email Eric Johnson. Say, hey, Eric Johnson, can you play this song? Yeah, it's a cool song, man. But it's his only song, bro. Eric Johnson goes to his concert. He plays one song. He goes, thank you, everybody. Good night. Cliffs of Dover. I'm out. That's all he got, man. Name me maybe 6 other songs by Eric Johnson after that one, homie. I appreciate you, Doug. Raja J, yo, what's up? He says fall's great. I feel it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting all day. Looking to it. John Morris, hello, buddy. LS Hellier says, thank you so much. There you go, reference. Charlie Cox, hello. Froyo said, this is 1,000 times better than 99% of the musicians on here. Thank God. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. It really does. James Spain says, you effing shredding, man. Killer chops. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. Sid, thank you there. Internet user dropped in and said 5-star Michelin meal right here. Thank you, buddy. Gotta love it, man. That's some good eating. Froyo's feeling, thank you. Priestess Goddess, thank you so much. Lee Grant McKay, what's up, bro? Great to see you, Holmes. Good to see you, bro. Froyo's feeling that. Lee Grant says, runs from hell. That's right, that's right. Angel Jazil Morales, Luna. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Raja's feeling that one. Thank you, bro. MX Jink, thank you. Froyo, thank you so much, buddy. Meow knows melting picks. I don't know, man. Eric Johnson can't melt picks like that, but I do like Eric Johnson. I never try to learn it, to be honest. I'm just playing with you, Meow. I really am. Eric Johnson's an amazing player. He truly is. And I remember back when I was a kid, and he came on that, what was it called? It's like on PBS, Grand Ole Opry or whatever it was. It was some sort of deal like that. Eric Johnson came up and played. The whole town was buzzing. Like, yo, did you see that last night? That dude, Eric Johnson, like, what the heck, man? That was a classic performance, man. But yeah, I don't know his stuff, though. I never try to learn it. Froyo asked, do you record the background music as well? Yes, I do, buddy. Every single thing you hear is built from zero. I start with a blank slate, and I build everything. I record all the instruments. I think they're all virtual keyboard instruments or whatever, but they sound very realistic, that's for sure. Raja, thank you. Internet user, appreciate that, bud. Froyo, thanks for subscribing, dude. There you go. Yeah, like I said, I'm just playing with you, dude. I like to play around, man, because I see the requests quite often, and I see the requests everywhere I go. I do doom scroll myself, and I watch a lot of guitar players, and they always like, that always comes up. Cliffs of Dover. Abby Green's the only person I know to pull it off. And she's a 17-year-old girl, and she can play Cliffs of Dover pretty well, so I want to check her out if you like it. But yeah, I don't know it. Marcos B. Jr., bro, thanks for that super chat, buddy. That looks like Brazilian, so obrigado, mi amigo. Jonah, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you? Here he goes. Marcos says, salute from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. Obrigado. Froyo, thank you, buddy. Mr. Sicario now, what's up, dude? How you doing tonight? I think we got room for this one more jam. This song's called Freeze. Pretty cool song. But I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm going to cut it early tonight because the new Fallout show came out. I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, put your notifications on or whatever, I'll be back tomorrow night and all through the week at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Without further ado, we're going to get frozen in here. This is called Freeze. Stay cool out there. was Freeze right there. Hope you enjoyed it. Because that is the last jam of the night. I got to get out of here. I got to get. But I'll read these comments and thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me. Okay. Anti got it. I said Austin City Limits. I don't know think about the Grand Ole Opry yet. 1988. Can you believe that? Dang. I was just barely getting going. I mean, I probably played 2 years at that point. I was just at my peak of learning guitar in '88. But yeah, that's the one, man. I remember that like it was day. Like everyone was talking about that. Like, did you see that Eric Johnson dude, man? That was crazy, bro. And it was totally different from what you know, Yngwie style. We were all into Yngwie, and people. Some of my friends were into Steve Vai and Satriani, stuff like that. But he was totally different, man. Very cool. 187, good to see you, amigo. Donald James said it would take him forever to learn clips. It would take a lot of people. That's a lot of notes going on. That's like Eric Johnson's version of The Fire Within or something, you know? Crazy. Andre Burke, thank you, brother. Val Kimber announced, what's up, Val? Good to see you. Thank you, meow. Myopia says, what do you think is the hardest to play? That one's pretty hard right there. I've got a new song I wrote called No Excuse I Quit. That's probably one of the hardest things anyone could ever play. And I wrote it. It's very hard for me to play, but I wrote it. But yeah, as far as someone else's song, Yngwie J. Malmsteen, Far Beyond the Sun is probably one of the hardest difficulties to play. Very crazy. Andre, I hope to see you, buddy, and thank you, my man. Felipe Almeida, hello, buddy. Arch Sadisons, thank you so much, dude. Happy Times Feeling it, thank you so much. Luquin Aslupito. God bless you, amigo. Thank you so much, man. Federico, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I'm Penetrable Boy said, oh my days. There you go. Reference frame was feeling it. I'm Penetrable, drop some jewels. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. Happy Time was feeling it. He said that was great. Thank you, buddy. Very, very kind of you. Val Kimmer says the Seagull saga continues. There you go. Steven Seagal. Wheelie Greg, appreciate you there, man. Thank you, Val. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Impenetrable Boy. I appreciate that, man. That's a fun song to play. Zachary Johnson, he's like, holy shit, you are amazing. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. Bones K, thank you too, man. Impenetrable, I appreciate you, man. Very kind. Thank you. Josh Bruce, hello, how you doing? Daniel in the house. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you, brother. Yo, I always forget, man. I got to get Stardust to get your link, Dan. I'm going to get this out here. Hey, anyone chilling out right now, y'all? I want you to go click on this link for me. This guy right here, at BLVCKRL, he's Daniel Marquez. And he's like rocking some Yngwie jams. That don't work. All right, here we go. Crank it up. Make sure if you can click on that link, y'all, give Daniel a sub. I would appreciate it. I would truly appreciate it. Reference says, Merci, Rick, always the best music to chill in the evening way. Thank you, buddy. Game, Eat, Sleep. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Daniel's on his way. That's right, Daniel's going on vacation. That's right. I hope you have a wonderful vacation, dude. Now I'll be looking for you. Hopefully you might sneak some hotel streaming in there. Dan gonna be in the hotel bathroom. Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. It's a good night tonight. Good to see you. And have a safe trip for you and your family, bro. Have a very safe trip out there, my man. That's what's up. But, yo, that was it for me, y'all. I shall be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I got to go watch that new Fallout show. I'm excited all day. I'm ready to go. But thank you, each and every one of you, for hanging out. Thanks to the mods for keeping it chill. It was a wonderful night. We pumped up a whole new bunch of subscribers tonight, so I really appreciate everyone supporting me. We're on our way to 100K. See how long it takes us, but dang it, we're going to keep working at it. But thank you, Val. Appreciate that, my friend. But, yo, I want to make sure y'all have a great rest of the day, great night wherever you're at in this world. I want you to stay safe out there, be good to each other, and take care of each other, because that's all we have. With that being said, yo, Billy, yo, what's up, dog? Good to see you. I shall be back tomorrow night, once again at 10 p.m. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Your notifications are set. But 10 o'clock Eastern time, I'll be right here ready to rock. We'll probably play a little more tomorrow night since there's no Fallout tomorrow night. So But yo, have a great one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, and take care of yourselves out there. Take care, Daniel. Again, have